totally different. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
cycles of disagreement. No one, I haven't seen any relationship where they agree all the time, but it's good, for healthy arguments,
Right.
because sometimes you grow to get to know the other person. And just because you marry them doesn't mean that you know everything about them. Okay, so you reside together so y'all can continue to grow together and to learn together. And
Right.
during that learning process, there might be disagreements, and it's okay to disagree. We agree to disagree, but we respect each other. So there are periods of disagreements, and there are periods where you can argue your viewpoint strongly.
That's right.
There are, right, we argue our viewpoint strongly, but that's way, way different than when it gets physical.
Yeah.
You gonna understand, and where it gets abusive. So there are cycles. So there are cycles where he gonna get in your nerves. There are cycles where she gonna get in your nerves. But love conquers all. So
That's right.
although you got on my nerves, that doesn't mean that I throw you away, because there is nobody that's without fault. We are all, understand, with fault. But with your fault, I still love you. That's
Yes.
the difference of
That's
cycles
the difference. And
and
then
a
with healthy
healthy relationship.
relationships,
That's it.
that's so important, because abusive relationships, they go through the cycle, but it's like what you just said. It's
Right.
power and control.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Right. Right.
Welcome, Dr. Watkins. Listen, boys,
Yes.
you got two social workers here, so come on. What
That's
you
it,
got to say?
boy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
well,
what's up.
I was listening to the conversation, and can everybody hear me? Everybody can hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear
Uh-huh.
you.
Okay, great, great. Sorry about that earlier.
That's okay.
But I was listening to the conversation, and I really think that this case is such an interesting statement about so many things that go beyond just Diddy and Cassie. It really talks about the
Right.
culture,
Right.
and you have to
Okay.
remember that Diddy, a guy, I'm gonna tell you, I never really liked a lot of what he represented for our people.
Right.
But he was held up by many people, male and female, as an icon, as a
Mhm.
leader. He was
Yes.
standing next to Barack Obama, telling everybody who to vote for. He was on
Yes.
the covers of magazines as an example of Black excellence. He
Yes.
was invited to sit with kings and presidents and queens and leaders and everything else. And so we have to think about this as a community in terms of what we did to create that monster in the first place. Like
Right.
we created that monster. We fed the beast, right?
Mhm.
And then now we're upset about the fact that the beast was eaten behind the scenes. But what I really would say too is that I think it's time to take a second and acknowledge those individuals and collectives who saw the beast all along. Not just so much with Diddy, but the
Right.
fact that Diddy is a product of something bigger than Diddy.
Right.
Diddy ain't just Diddy. Diddy is like he had Oprah Winfrey level power in the sense that he was connected to
Right.
so many people. Every celebrity wanted to be with Diddy. There were commercials, videos we could show right now where
Mhm.
Will Smith and all these Ashton Kutcher and all these celebrities are saying, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party," right? So Diddy isn't just a guy. Diddy is a manifestation of a broader idea that's
Mhm.
bigger than him, and like similar to a Pied Piper. If our children,
Mhm.
millions of our children were attracted to bright shiny. Millions of our young girls said, "Ooh, I want to be with a man like that. I want to be
Mhm.
next